What's good, everybody? It is your girl, Tika Deshawn of All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. Just here to give you guys just a little character breakdown of the last relationship between Amp and Dime, entitled Amp and Dime Reunited. Shout out to Christian Keys. Yes, sir, we know that all the Queen's men belongs to you, so salute to you. We definitely will give credit where credit is due. Now, with that being said, let's get this thing started. Amp and Dime. Now we know that Amp and Dime have had a tumultuous relationship. They have gone back and forth with each other. We don't know whether the relationship is coming or going, but the thing that dissolves the relationship was when Dime decided to tell Madam about the money that actually belonged to Amp and almost cost Amp his life. Yes, Madam had Amp down in the basement, tied up, was ready to take him out until she discovered that the money that she was counting did not belong to her. And yeah, Dime was looking with egg on her face. So, in all of that, Amp was so distraught that he turned back to alcohol. He turned back to popping pills. He was totally distraught, hurt by the fact that his own aunt that he absolutely loved, who actually helped him get the money, attempted to take his life. He was definitely distraught over that whole situation, caused him to do a series of ignorant things. Yes, I'm going to say Amp did a series of ignorant things. And he definitely pushed Dime away. Now Dime was attempting to get back in good with Amp, but how do you go back to someone who has almost cost you your life? But we know it was clear that Amp definitely loved Dime because he was acting out, just having random sex with the different women at the club. Unfortunately, he unalived one of those women in the club and in the shower, to be exact. And Dime had to actually help him get rid of the body now, or you know, figure it out how to get rid of the body. So, because they were trying to go out one door, and she was like, "Nah, y'all need to take the body out the other door." So she has literally been there to try to help Amp through everything that has been going on. But Amp has been in his own way. And again, like I said, he started back with the pills, he started back with the drinking. And it's the same reason that his ex girlfriend ended up being unalived in the car accident that Amp was in, with his ex girlfriend. Now, will Amp and Dime be reunited? There's a moment in the latest episode, which was like episodes 9 and 10, where Amp and Dime and Midnight are having a conversation, and Amp is just telling Midnight why he's pissed off at her. Why, because she told Madam about the money, so on and so forth. And Midnight kind of chalks it up. Like, I don't know why Midnight has like a little soft spot for Dime. I don't know if he and Dime ever were in a relationship. I don't know what their story is, but he has a little soft spot for Dime. And he's telling Amp, but at least you lived, you know what I mean? You made it out, and it's just something that you had to prove that you were loyal, but he's like, that's my own family. Y'all on some sick stuff. So then Amp walks away, and Midnight tells Dime, that was messed up what you did to him. You gotta apologize. And she says, well, I'll try to apologize many times. And for some reason, Midnight is invested in making sure that Amp is okay. Not just Dime, but he's invested in making sure that Amp is okay. So he says, okay, well, I'll try to talk to Amp, and let's see if y'all can resolve this, because y'all gotta, push this thing to the side. Now, we do find out that Amp was the one that flattened Dime's tires, and he was outside with a manual pump trying to put air back into her tires. So to answer the question as to who punctured Dime's tires, or who flattened her tires, we find out that it was Amp, because he was out there looking crazy with a manual pump trying to put air back into the tires, y'all. That part was super crazy. So then we get a moment where Amp, as well as Doc, as well as Midnight, are having a conversation. Midnight tells Doc, listen, we need to talk to this dude. And so, Doc is the type of person, he, it's like he has his own stuff going on. So he tried to stay out of people's business, but they seem to pull him back anyway, and he just become a voice of reason. But Midnight tells Amp, listen, man, you need to, stay off these pills. You need to stop doing what you're doing. And Amp is like, I can get off the pills if I wanted to, and I don't need y'all telling me what to do. Basically, that's what his attitude was. And so Doc was like, see, this is why I don't like talking to these boys, because they don't want to listen. But then after Doc walks away and Midnight walks away, they stand off to the side for a minute or two, and they come back, and Amp tells them to come back and says that I can do without the pills. He'll go to, and so he gives them the pills. So now this was a moment of honesty and confession between Amp as well as Dime through the reasoning, and for some reason through Midnight. Like, I'm confused as to why Midnight really even cares, but I don't know, maybe because it's Madam's family. Midnight sees Amp going down in a different or a bad direction, and he's just hoping that whatever he does or whatever he says can actually help him. And it looks like it may actually work, but we also gonna see that there's a moment where Papa DeVille may be possibly unalive, and they are gonna have to go to that funeral. So Amp is gonna need some support, whether it's through Dime or if it's the fellas, that he's gonna actually need that support so that he doesn't have to go revert back to his old ways, y'all. With that being said, thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in with your girl, Tika Deshawn of All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts. If you're new to my channel, finding me for the first time, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you can receive reminders of new Ruthless content, and comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Are Amp and Dime on their way back to being reunited? Let me know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. And that's about it. With that being said, on Sunday night, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, make sure you tap in right here at All Things Ruthless, home of the Ruthless Addicts, as well as at EJ the TV Junkie, where we will host Virtual Club Eden, home of the All the Queens Men recap, where Club Eden is absolutely a vibe. I'm absolutely here for it all. I'm looking forward to seeing you all. Tap in and tune in. It's going down 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the channel of All the Queens Men, as well as EJ the TV Junkie, and we're gonna bring some friends along to have fun with us, okay? All right, y'all. Well, that's about it. Thank you all so much for tapping in and tuning in with your girl Tika Deshawn, and you already know, stay ruthless.
Every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening, get off my dick, I got bad intentions, make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes, peace in my town, I can show you the coast, up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades.